Welcome back and welcome to our latest segment of First and Finest. This morning we are joined by Trooper First Class Christine Geltema with the Connecticut State Police. Trooper First Class, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Angelo.
Of course. So there is a big effort going on today where the State Police Marine Unit's going to be working with DEEP, the Coast Guard, and other local agencies for a boat regatta on the Connecticut River. Can you tell us what that's all about?
Sure. So today there's a boat regatta. It's starting down at the Long Island Sound and going up 20 miles on the Connecticut River. Throughout the whole summer, our Marine Unit, which is comprised of Connecticut State Troopers and members of our Connecticut State Police Dive Team, they have supported the Coast Guard and DEEP in a bunch of events throughout the whole summer up on the river. They have been called out to ensure that there is high visibility when there are these events. You know, with Corona and COVID going on, a lot of individuals aren't able to go out, so they're utilizing the waterways in order to hang out with their friends and their families and to do some events. And today is another one. It may be one of the last ones for the year since the colder weather is coming, but our guys are out there. We want to make sure that the citizens of Connecticut feel that they're being safe out there, that they are seeing the great work that our Connecticut troopers are doing. These divers, these Marine Unit troopers, they come from off the road. They are patrol troopers that are helping to support this mission.
Awesome work. And as you mentioned, as we wrap up the summer here, how would you say safety has looked like as a whole? Any big problems that people at home should know about when it comes to keeping safe on your boat?
Sure. Well, like anything else, there are laws that do pertain to the waterways when it comes to personal aircrafts, or watercrafts, flotation devices. Ensure they have proper licensing. Like anything else, we don't want these boat operators to be distracted. No drinking when they're on their boats, because there are infractions, there are fines that will be enforced when it comes to incidences like that. And our guys that are out on the Marine Unit, they're also responding to any types of accidents or any other types of emergencies that may occur while they're out on the waterways. We did have an incident a couple weeks ago where a boat was calling out for distress, and our Marine Unit was the closest one, and they helped those individuals to safety. They were able to get a tow for that boat when it comes to the waterways.
Really important work there. And moving on now, I want to talk about another really important effort by state police. New police recruits recently taken part in what's being called the Procedural Justice and Diversity Training. Can you tell us what that's about?
Yes. So we were very thankful for the past year and a half, almost 2 years. Our academy staff has been working with Dedication to Community and the Connecticut Center for Nonviolence, and putting together this training for our recruits. Don't get me wrong, Angelo, we have been doing diversity training. We've been doing fair and impartial policing for well over 30 years. The commandant of the academy, who's been with the state police for 30 years, says that even back then when he was going through training, this is something that we've been doing. This is a little bit different. This time we have somebody come in, a third party come in, and they're doing a train the trainer. They're going to come in, they're going to provide in-service and training for all of our troopers. In the past, where we have over 800 troopers, 900 troopers, when we were at its most at over 1,200, it was difficult to get a third party to come into the academy every single day for 3-4 months to train our troopers. So individuals like myself, I was at the academy for 5 years. We would do additional training. We would meet up with these third parties and then provide that training to the troopers. This time it's a little bit different. This third party is going to come in. We do have third parties, sometimes that does cost money, but luckily this time the community stakeholders are helping to provide the cost, to help downsize the cost for this. And it's very beneficial at a time where the public and the citizens feel that we need it the most.
And what do these lessons look like? What are these recruits learning about during this training?
So for the two different trainings, the Connecticut Center for Nonviolence, they are they came and spoke to our recruits. They discussed what their program is about. They do a lot of work with the local communities, with the youth. They get youth involved, and they help spread the word of, getting respect both ways from the communities and with law enforcement. And dedication to community, same thing. They have different pillars that they are teaching and reinforcing when it comes to law enforcement. And talking with the recruits, that is at the infancy stage. That's the main level. And from there, they could just progress and they can get more training, whether it's through in-service, and they have the ability to go out and seek other additional training to enhance their skills of active diffusion, mental health first aid, items like that when it comes to dealing with communities.
Yeah, really important stuff there. And last topic here, state police did release an update in that double homicide investigation that happened at the beginning of August in that Manchester commuter lot. So we now know the vehicle, the truck that detectives are looking for. Can you tell us about where that case stands this morning?
Yes. So as we already know, back in August 2nd, in the overnight hours, there was a shooting at the Manchester commuter lot. It was a double homicide. 2 individuals were murdered, a 20-year-old male and a 24-year-old female. And our detectives, since that day, since that incident, have been working so hard to find the suspects that are involved in this case. They've been working with other agencies. They've been working with individuals that were at the commuter lot. We do know that it was a 2016 black Ram that was used in the homicide. There were 3 occupants in that vehicle. 2 of them we know were black males. The third one we believe is a male, but we're unsure of the race on that individual. We know who the registered owner is for that vehicle, but for his safety, for the registered owner's safety, we're not putting that information out there because we still don't know who the suspects are. We're asking anybody. There were over 200 people at that incident. Anybody to please come forward. We want to find closure for that family. We want to ensure that these 3 suspects are not committing any other violence, not causing any other fear for our communities. We believe that they're from the Springfield area. The truck that we posted on our social media page, it was seen up by a Pride gas station near MGM Casino in Springfield. So we believe that they're in that area, and we're asking anybody, please, to come forward, notify detectives if you have any information.
We'll be staying on top of the story. Trooper First Class Christine Geltema, always a pleasure. Thank you so much.